So okay, what is this? Bill Gates up. Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah, once the richest guy in the world, 97. I've heard of that, I think. Walton family, who's that? Warren Buffett is that. Okay, Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah is shrinking. Why? What happened? Why Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah is down? So Bill Gates is still leading the pack, much ahead. Lawrence Ellison. Okay, I have to admit that some of this name I'm not really familiar with, right? So except for Bill Gates, Warren Buffett. What is the pronunciation? What is the correct pronunciation of Warren Buffett? Paul Allen, no, not familiar. Lawrence Ellison, not familiar. Gene Walton, not familiar. Not familiar at all with all this. Prince Al-Walid Al-Talal Al-Saud. Okay, so I think I am only Lakshmi Mittal. That's the steel guy, is it? I'm only getting interested in terms of wealth, I think, much later than this. So that's why I don't even know many of these things, these names, I think. Wait, Warren Buffett is once the richest man in the world, is it? That's news to me. I didn't know that. And then Bill Gates go back up. So yeah, Mittal is the steel magnate. Yeah. What is this? Carlos Slim. Who is that? Who is this Carlos Slim? In 2010, he is the richest guy in the world. Who is he? But anyway, Bill Gates. So the most steady name up there is Bill Gates, huh? Because he keeps on pace with the top of the top. Amancio Ortega is Spanish billionaire businessman. Interesting. Who else is down there? David Koch, Sheldon. So again, I can only see. Okay, let's focus on the number. So here Bill Gates is already around 70. Is it billion there? 70 billion. So Jeff Bezos there is racing, right? 70, etc. So Jeff Bezos 2017 already overtaken Bill Gates. It has been quite some time, is it? Because it feels very recent when Jeff Bezos overtake Bill Gates. Okay, that's already the end. Yeah, 129 billion, and then Bill Gates 94 billion, right? Even if you go to number what, that's 50 billion. Oh, I didn't notice there. Mark Zuckerberg is already in the list there. I didn't notice when he get into the picture because the color is also, it's hard to notice that, right? Anyway, so that is it. What would you do? What would you do to, I don't know, to do something if you have this kind of wealth, right? Even 1 billion, I cannot even imagine what kind of things I would do with 1 billion. Of course, the mindset that we have, the poor people have, is, oh, if I have million or billion, I will spend, right? But that kind of mindset is perhaps why we are never going to be this billionaires, right? Because the level of discipline that we have. But anyway, just to end this video, I think this reminds me of that hadith where what is the is la hasada illa snain, something like that, right? Or kamakal. There's no, you cannot have hasad, you cannot have jealousy towards others except for two things, right? And one of it is when you see someone have more wealth that Allah given, meaning given to them more wealth basically, and then he spend it on al-haq, and he spend on the right path, he spends it on the truth, etc., right? So of course, to be specific, the jealousy should be on what he do with what is given to him, right? And he can do more and more and more of that because of the amount of wealth Allah have granted him, right? So it's not just, oh, I wish I can be as rich as him. You cannot, as a Muslim, you cannot have jealousy or hasad like that. What you can have is when you see Abu Bakar infaq, Umar infaq, Uthman infaq, I wish I have as much to infaq as well, right? So that is the type of jealousy that you can have. So even if you see all of this name and how much wealth they have, how much of the world riches they have, as a Muslim, we are not allowed. There's no such thing as allowed hasad on that, right? I wish I am as wealthy as that. No, you can't, because we know that it doesn't have any value. This world is temporary. It doesn't have any intrinsic value as such. But what he spent on al-haq, he spent on goodness, etc. That you can be jealous of, because that is where you bank in for your Jannah, for your paradise, right? So that is what, oh, I wish I can also have. I do also have things to infaq, to sadaqah, etc., right? So that I can bank in as much in paradise as possible as well, right? So of course, but for those who have that kind of intention, they will act on it even with what they have right now, right? So it's not just like, when I'm rich I will give sadaqah. No, it will never happen, because when you are poor, you are still enjoying life like you don't have anything to look up to in the hereafter. Then when you are rich, you will get just like that, right? Meaning you will just act as such as well, right? So we cannot pretend. With our action, it does reflect what's really inside. But anyway, so hopefully Allah give us number one, the intention and the pure heart to want to be something like that, and second, Allah will give us the wealth, the whatever to enable us to do that, inshallah. Wallahu alam. Thank you for watching. See you next time.